All right, if you are busting your gut every day, pouring your heart and soul into your business, only to be met with constant frustration, it's not just any frustration, it's the kind that eats at your inside, leaving you feeling drained and defeated. Each unmet expectation feels like a punch to the gut, putting your deep putting you deeper into a pit of despair. If you feel like you're stuck in a rut, unable to break through to the next level, no matter how hard you try, that's the feeling of experiencing a glass ceiling that looms just over your head and that casts a shadow over your ambitions. You can see your dreams shimmering just beyond reach, but every attempt to shatter that barrier only seems to reinforce its strengths, leaving you feeling suffocated by the weight of missed opportunities. If deep down you desire more than just financial success, you want to make a real difference, to leave a legacy that extends far beyond the bottom line. But as the days blur together into a whirlwind of monotony, the desire for significant growth like a fire burning in your soul, urging you to break free from the chains of mediocrity. If you are you've given up time with loved ones, countless hours of sleep, and your own sanity in pursuit of success, but instead of feeling fulfilled, you are left with a sense of emptiness and nagging feeling that something crucial is missing. It's not just about the long hours and the sleepless nights. It's about the pain of knowing that the life you are living isn't quite the one you imagine. If at the end of the day, what you're really craving for is freedom, the freedom to chart your own course, break free from the chains of stagnation and soar to new heights, but as the weight of all the unfulfilled potential bears down on your shoulder, it's easy to feel like the freedom you desire is nothing more than a distant dream. Then this conversation is for you. If you don't know who I am, I'm Tanya, a business growth architect who heads Wiz Digital, a company dedicated to helping tech-enabled businesses scale their operations and revenue to create businesses that lasts or can be sold at high multiple. And if so far what I have said sounds like I've pretty much described what you're going through in your business, the link to book a consultation with myself and the teams, also we can review what's happening in your business and how you can go from feeling stuck to actually scaling, go ahead and book that consultation. But if you are here and if you're feeling this right now, most probably you are you are a powerhouse already raking in the multiple six figures, maybe stuck at the low seven figures, but there's a nagging feeling that you are hitting a wall since you can't quite seem to break past the revenue plateau you're in. You've tried bringing in help as contractors or employees only to find yourself stuck in a frustrating loop of micromanaging and unmet expectations. It's like you are trapped in a glass ceiling, watching your dreams of scaling a business to new heights slip through your fingers. Every day, every day feels like a battle as you struggle to maintain the status quo while longing for something more. You know you are capable of so much more, but the path to growth seems obscured by a thick fog of uncertainty and indecision. You've poured your heart and soul into your business, sacrificing time with loved ones and countless hours of sleep in pursuit of success. Yet, despite your best efforts, you find yourself spinning your wheels, unable to break free from the cycle of stagnation. And deep down, you know that you are destined for greatness. You can feel it in your bones, a burning desire to leave a legacy that transcends mere financial success. You crave the freedom to live life on your own terms, to make a meaningful impact in the world while enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's where we come in. But before we discuss how we support you inside our accelerator programs, such as Easy Sales Blueprints, where we primarily focus on building your revenue capacities with marketing and sales strategies training, brand to scale, where the focus is on you building a business that lasts or can be sold, or on our agency side where we support and do a lot of done for you to actually implement a lot of the things we teach in our academy. Let us help you identify if you even should consider your business as stagnant. And I'm going to share the most common 8 symptoms that will help you identify that your business is stagnant. Right about now, you may want to grab a notebook so you can jot that down and learn if your business is truly stagnant. First off, first telltale sign is plateaued revenue. So despite efforts to grow, the business revenue remains stagnant. So it's not moving, it's not budging. It's maybe, let's say, if you had a million, it's 1,000,002, 1,980,000, 1,000,005. So that's pretty much like every year, maybe you are remaining there. Then your business is pretty much stagnant because you are experiencing minimal growth over an extended period of time. The second telltale sign is lack of innovation. The business fails to introduce new products, services, or strategies, leading to a stagnation in offers and market relevance. That's tells on itself. Three, you have high turnover or low morale in your employees. So your employees may become disengaged or leave the company due to a lack of opportunities for growth or development, resulting in a revolving door of talent. Number four, you have declining customer base. So your customer retention rates may have decreased, or new customer acquisition may have stalled, which indicates that there's a lack of innovation or failure to meet evolving customer demands and needs. Five, your repetitive processes. Yeah, maybe your business operations have become routine and repetitive, and there's little to no emphasis on improving efficiency or exploring new growth opportunities. That is often a telltale sign of stagnation. Number six, you have a lack of strategic direction. The business lacks a clear long-term vision or strategy for growth, which results in aimless decision making and reactionary responses to challenges in the business. This is actually a common one that I've come to realize, especially when we work with businesses in the digital online business space. This is usually the most common that we encounter. Number seven, then you have the business may struggle to secure funding or investment because of its inability to innovate and grow. So this is usually when we work with tech companies or companies that are tech enabled and they are looking for investment. This is also occurred with digital businesses that have been built to be sold. Yeah, it becomes a problem. For example, you will see this in manufacturing companies, these problems. You'll see it in service businesses, in tech companies. So these signs, right, they are most common for a lot of businesses. So it's not like, no, because Tanya only speaks to tech companies or tech enabled companies, that no, this shouldn't be the case for me. So if you're listening to it and you can recognize yourself, then you obviously would see that these are some things that you are experiencing. And number eight is that you don't actually conduct market research. So your messaging, you're realizing that what you're telling the market and what they want is completely different. So the market is wanting something else, but your products are no longer selling or are declining because they keep telling you that they want something else, but you have not adapted. So if you notice declining sales or cancellations of sales and stuff like that, that also leads to stagnation because your revenue, you are churning a lot of clients. So high churn is also a great telltale sign. And when you look at this, you will realize that the business is stagnant due to a combination of control issues, failure to delegate effectively, and a lack of strategic planning and neglect of personal well-being and fear of failure. When I analyze everything and conversation that I've had with prospects, clients, and growing businesses, this is usually the case. And this shows up in a couple of ways. As you're taking notes, I want you to really think deeply because If you recognize a lot of the symptoms I'm going to share, yeah, this is I'm kind of like describing the actions that you're taking currently that are leading to these issues. So the first one is micromanagement. You are actually in a constant motion. So you're constantly in motion, tirelessly overseeing every detail of your business operations. Frankly, I hate working with clients that are like that. So I usually bow out. And what happens is usually your days blur together as you pull over every spreadsheet, scrutinize emails, and micromanage every aspect of your team's work. The weight of responsibility sits heavy on your shoulders, leaving you feeling suffocated by the relentless pressure to maintain control. Despite your best efforts, the nagging fear of failure eats at you, driving you to scrutinize every decision and second guess every action. I know that's a deep one, right? That's a really deep one for a lot of businesses, especially small businesses or founders. I've seen these to be quite common. And to be honest, it's the worst because your team doesn't like working with you and doesn't like working for you. And most often than not, they leave because of that. The second one is usually the failure to delegate. I think I mentioned that earlier as one of the main driving force of stagnation. But the reality is that you want relief from the endless cycle of task and responsibility. Yet, the thought of entrusting others with your visions fills you with a deep sense of unease. You feel that no one else will understand your business as intimately as you do, that they'll fail to meet your exact standards, leaving you to pick up the pieces. So you soldier on alone, drowning in a sea of tasks, unable to see a way out of the suffocating maze you've built around yourself. Yep, this is the truth. Number three is often a lack of strategic planning. This is a common one. And this is usually among solo practitioners that accidentally build a business around themselves, online businesses, and some founders as well. I've encountered this. Your mind is often a whirlwind of ideas and ambitions, yet you struggle to translate them into a coherent plan for growth. Each day brings a new challenge, a new crisis to manage, leaving little time for long-term strategic thinking. You're always putting out fires. The absence of a clear roadmap to guide your actions leaves you feeling adrift, lost in a sea of uncertainty. You crave clarity, you crave for direction, but it eludes you and slips through your fingers like grains of sand. Like grains of sand. Painful one, right? Then you have a common one, being guilty of this, neglecting personal well being. So the toll of your relentless pursuit of success is actually drawn on every line on your face, every weary sigh that leaves your lips. You sacrifice sleep, time with loved ones, and your own sanity in the relentless pursuit of your goals. The emptiness that eats at your soul grows ever larger, a constant reminder of the sacrifices you've made in the name of ambition. Yet, despite your outward success, you feel hollow, as though something vital is missing from your life. And number five is a common one, especially amongst female entrepreneurs, but I think it's across the board. The fear of failure and perfectionism. Underneath the facade of confidence lies a deep seated fear of failure, a fear that drives you to strive for perfection in everything you do. You are haunted by the specter of past mistakes, each one a painful reminder of your own ability to fail. You want to break free from the suffocating grip of perfectionism, to embrace the freedom that comes from accepting imperfection. Yet the fear of failure holds you back, trapping you into a cycle of self doubt and second guessing. In truth, you are trapped in a cycle of relentless self imposed pressure, suffocating under the weight of your own expectations despite your outward success, you feel a profound sense of emptiness and longing and a craving for something more meaningful and more fulfilling. And for you, the path forward seems obscured by a fog of uncertainty and indecision, leaving you feeling adrift and alone in a sea of endless possibilities. You see, these internal factors create barriers to growth and prevent the business from realizing its full potential. So let that sink in. I know, quite a lot, right? But here's where we want to support you. Our methodology on growing tech enabled businesses is the missing piece of the puzzle you've been searching for. How do we do that, you may wonder? We support you by providing a comprehensive roadmap tailored specifically to your tech enabled business needs. Here's how. First, we work closely with you to assess your current business model and identify areas for improvement. From there, we develop a customized strategy designed to maximize the potential of your tech enabled business and drive sustainable growth. Secondly, we then leverage our expertise in technology to help you streamline your operations and optimize your workflow. Whether it's implementing new software solutions or optimizing existing systems, we ensure that your tech stack is working in harmony to support your business objectives. We support you to break free from the limitations holding you back from true scalability by implementing proven strategies that empower you to expand your reach, attract new clients, and increase your revenue streams, all while maintaining the high standards of quality and service that set you apart from the competition. And four, the final piece in the puzzle, we provide you with the tools and resources you need to empower your team to excel, as well as free you from day-to-day operations. From the leadership development to team building exercises, we help foster a culture of collaboration, innovation, and excellence that drives your business forward. We are with you every step of the way, as you can see. And we do that by providing ongoing support, guidance, and mentorship to ensure that you stay on track and achieve your goal. This is the key to unlocking the door to your full potential, empowering you to break free from the chains of stagnations that you are in and soar to new heights of success. With our guidance, you'll finally be able to scale your business with confidence and ease, leaving behind the days of frustration and stagnation for good. No more wasting time and energy on tasks that drain your resources and leave you feeling depleted. It's actually time to reclaim your power, your passion, and your purpose. So don't let another day go by feeling stuck and unfulfilled. Reach out to us today. Book a consultation through the link in the description box and take the first step towards realizing your dream of scaling your business to new heights. Your journey to success starts now. And as we wrap up this podcast episode, I want to leave you with this thought. What if you don't make the decision today? What if you procrastinate and you don't sign up for change today? What if it's 3 years from now, you are still in the same spot? How would that feel? Is that something that you want? What if 3 years from now, you actually decide to shut down your business after so many years of sacrifice because you are finally drained? Because you've been hitting and hitting at that glass ceiling and it's refusing to budge. Do you want to live through having a lot of what if scenarios, or are you ready to make the changes today so that 3 years from now, your story can become the story that will encourage so many others to take the path? What if you take the decision today and 3 years from now, you become a recognized authority and leader in the business industry and everybody starts looking at your story as inspiration? Which one of these two scenarios is better? On this note, I will leave you here. Check out episode 71 as well as episode 69, where we go into details about scaling businesses and some of the mistakes that people are making. Love, let me know. I would love to hear from you, so feel free to reach out to me via LinkedIn, Tanya Kabuya, or drop a comment or leave a review, rate the podcast, let us know if you enjoy this type of content so that we can continue to produce them. On this note, see you in the next one. Bye bye.